According to the Humane Society of the United States, approximately 3 to 4 million cats and dogs are euthanized each year. This is equivalent to the number of live births each year in the United States. Today I'm going to talk to you about the DFW Pug Rescue. I've been a volunteer with the Pug Rescue for over 2 years, and I can tell you from a dog lover's personal experience that they are doing extraordinary things to help care for the pug breed. The DFW Pug Rescue saves all pugs regardless of age or medical condition. They come up with creative ways to pay for their medical expenses, and they make sure that every pug is placed in a loving and caring home. According to the Pug Rescue's website, they are the largest pug rescue organization in the United States. They have rescued and placed over 5,500 pugs, which averages about 10 pugs per week for them. Also, their motto is "No pug is left behind." This means that the pugs of the Dallas and Fort Worth Metroplex and its surrounding areas don't have to worry about the euthanization statistic. They take in any pug regardless of age or medical condition. So no matter how old, sick, or injured the pug may be, the rescue will always take them in. They always also make sure to take them to the vet immediately. So if they need to be treated for any type of injury or illness, they're treated immediately and then they can be adopted out. Furthermore, the rescue has safety nets placed on most of the local shelters. This means that if a pug does end up in the shelter, the rescue will be notified so that they'll never put on the euthanization list. The number of pugs that the rescue takes in, most of them in very bad condition, the medical bills for the rescue can get extremely high. We'll discuss this topic next. The DFW Rescue is a non-profit charity organization, which means that they rely on their volunteers and on donations in order to keep their doors open. The rescue averages around $250,000 each year in medical expenses, and this is after they receive a huge discount from the clinics that they use. About 3 in 5 pugs that come into the rescue are heartworm positive, so they must be treated for that. And according to TerrificPets.com, it can range anywhere from $300 to $500 depending on the severity of the case of heartworms for treatment. That's about $1,000 per 2 pugs. And remember, they take in 10 pugs per week. Also, the volunteers for the rescue participate in local events almost every other weekend to help pay for expenses. They also host 4 major events each year to pay for the bulk of their expenses. These include Pugapalooza, the Pug Love Fun Run, Project Pugway, and my favorite, Pugoween. Now that I've talked about the number of pugs that the rescue takes in, despite of age or medical condition, and ways the rescue helps pay for their medical bills, let's talk about finding the pug a new home. The rescue goes through multiple steps to make sure they find the pugs the right home that they should be in. All potential owners have to go through the process of filling out an application, having his or her home inspected to make sure it's safe, and they have to go through a short interview with one of the volunteers with the rescue. According to the rescue's webpage, they have had pugs that are placed in 28 states, including British Columbia, Canada, Germany, and even Japan. The rescue does what it takes, no matter where in the world the pug lover is, to find the right home for each pug they commit to saving. Now let's review some of the amazing tasks the DFW Pug Rescue takes on to help out the pugs of the Metroplex. Out of the numerous amount of pugs that are rescued, they will take them in regardless of age or medical condition. None are ever euthanized. They are a non-profit organization which has extremely high vet bills. They also come up with very creative ways, such as Pugapalooza and Pugoween, to help pay for those bills. And an owner must go through multiple steps to make sure that they are the right fit for each pug that they want to adopt. It's a sad situation to realize that over 3 to 4 million dogs and cats are euthanized each year, but at least there is one organization that's doing what they can to help out the pug breed.